Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. So it means that when we believe and we have righteous deeds, our belief is a reflection of our deeds. If those whom their belief is strong, their actions should be witness to their belief. And that's why we have our motto as faith in action. So very nice, very wonderful to see the photos of people going out giving food and distributing food and sorting food and being of service, and all over the globe from Vancouver to Los Angeles to Chicago to Africa, Pakistan, India, Florida, wherever our people are, and their faith becomes stronger, and the strength of their faith pushes their soul to make actions. Faith that has no action has no value. Faith that just hidden for oneself and doesn't have an action, we don't deem it to have any value. What Allah needs it for? If Allah wants to give, faith is a gift, is a ni'mat. If 5 people lined up and Allah said, I want to give you a gift, this life of ours and teaching of ours is that when Allah gives you a gift He wants something in return, because there's not a gift from the heavens that you put in your pocket and run away, because the heavens are based on selfless, not selfish. If Allah give you money, He's expecting you give it. If Allah give you food, He's expecting you share it. If Allah give you knowledge, He's expecting you disseminate and propagate. Means every gift that comes from Allah through the hands of Sayyidina Muhammad is in the sunnah of Prophet which was to give back out. So faith being a most precious gift must result in an action, and that becomes the beauty of people whom Allah wants to grant that gift. That you see how beautiful the people's images and actions are, like flowers, if they don't give any fragrance, what the purpose of the flower? Then you might as well call it cactus. But even cactus will give you water in the desert if you're dying. But if people want to be like a porcupine cactus that just give out pain, when you come to smell it, it give you like a thorn in your nose, then this world would be horrific if Allah just covered this earth with cactuses. But the beauty and the actual beauty is we see that everything from Allah has a purpose, and nothing exists without a purpose. When we begin to teach people that you think the birds are singing and reciting, it says, tell it to the birds and to the trees, Yahu, that you think they're singing, just they're singing. Allah say, okay just you sing. But Allah is giving a purpose to the bird. And now scientists coming out and say, oh this bird when he sings the flower is opening, the tree is opening, the plant, the cells within a plant are opening. What about the noise of every creature in the jungle? Everything must have a purpose, we just don't have ears to understand, but they live a life of service. Everything in Allah's creation serves, and the one whom is most honoured in Allah's creation, وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam, are then the children of Adam and Eve. Because of the honour that been given to them and this crown of grace that Allah has dressed upon our creation, then we are the ones whom are most honoured to serve everything, to serve nature, to serve mankind, to serve everything that Allah has created with kindness, with goodness. So our life is a result of that, and that's what we're deriving from all of these teachings, is that we come to the 11th month of Zulqidah and its immense holiness, and Allah gives to us Surat al-Zalzala that an atom's weight of good and an atom's weight of bad will be counted. And the only way you would find an atom is if you are from the people whom I show you the signs upon the horizon and I show you the signs upon yourself. The signs upon the horizon people can see their character, but more important is Allah is saying, then I will show you within yourself. And those whom stop in this life and contemplate and reflect and look into themselves to see if they have faith and are their actions good, are the actions bad. If bad they ask for forgiveness, if good they thank Allah, and as a result of their thankfulness they art and serve. One whom doesn't serve is not thankful. How could you be thankful when you don't lift a finger to do anything? Your eating food is not thankfulness. So it's thankfulness when we serve in Allah's way. Means the youth that are now coming and making the videos, making the discords, there's so much more to do. There's so much more to do that they could take these reels, make them to go viral. We even have to produce people videos on how to do it. Take the edits of the tracks, don't edit our videos, the video doesn't need editing. You take the track and then you edit it onto a popular video and a subject that's existing, and then that image already is viral and you attach the sound to it. Now that sound is attracted to that image. So there are ways that these kids are making these things to go viral. So our group of kids, they have to be spiritual warriors, wake up, don't play video games, don't waste your time doing nothing make these things to happen. This is your generation. Bunch of old men don't know how to do this except a few of us. This is a completely new generation of technology that they're coming out of the womb with a computer in their hand, a phone in their hand. This is our time to teach this youth that make these things, make your faith to be strong, make the actions of your faith to show, make the nasheeds, make the videos, propagate the videos, put it onto Discord, put it everywhere. And our people, when you look at the beatific images of putting out food and putting out water, putting out mawlid, putting out images, alhamdulillah we're painting a whole different reality on everywhere. On social media now everyone wants to post what they do. Everybody wants to post pictures of turbans and the holy sunnah and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. So it means it can change and a change can be affected. And the nasheeds coming out in English are very powerful. Whole world now as a result of political people travelling into the Eastern world, the whole world now again begins to search. He was so happy that all his people are wondering, oh they can't be so bad. And so what happens now? They start to hear these things in English, hear this teaching in English, hear the loving actions, loving talks, loving things. So this is a time in which to spread our advertising, our brochures, our pamphlets, and the greatest pamphlet are the nasheeds, the reels, the teachings. So this is an immense opportunity of showing the faith that we have and putting that faith into action. Then we become like the beatific flowers, that if the sun of Prophet, the light of Prophet is shining upon you, bring out your sweetness. And so that the beatific sweetness and fragrance can dress this world. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the beatific lights of the Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah. They're the soul of Islam, the soul of all tariqas. We're not waiting for other people because Allah gave this responsibility to this way, to this tariqah, to these associations. Take this sweetness and propagate. So there's so much that can be done. So alhamdulillah, from our youngest ones that can make the nasheeds, make beatific lyrics, take all of our Arabic salawats and Englishise them. We're going the reverse. The Wahhabis want to make everybody to be Arabic. That's agitating for people. That was intentional. They would do that to stop and limit the growth of Islam. But our responsibility is no, put the English on it. Take the beatific nasheeds, the understandings of them, put a few of the key lyrics and choruses and put it in English for people. So they can hear the beatific praisings and this beatific way. Take the articles, publish into Discord, go into all of these different avenues and postings. So alhamdulillah, our life is a life of service.